talk about the new film, The Five Bloods, which examines the Vietnam War through the black experience in America at a time that is much, like now. And also, it does something I've never seen another war film do. It recognizes we were there. The whole bunch of folks were fighting that war that we never see represented in the films that we've seen of late. Tell me what sparked this in your mind to get it done, because I'm thrilled to see it.
Well, thank you for the question. I'm 63 years old, so I was 10 years old watching the Vietnam War on television. The Vietnam War was the first war that was ever televised into American homes. And at the height of the Vietnam War, African Americans were only 10% of the American population, yet we made a third of the fighting forces. And many black soldiers were sent directly to the front line, where we incurred more deaths and casualties, all that stuff. And this is really the first film that is specifically from the viewpoint of African-American soldiers that fought in the moral war, the Vietnam War.
Yes, and I think it's an incredibly important film, and I applaud you for making it. One thing I found fascinating was one of the veterans in the film is actually a Trump supporter, and he even wears a Make America Great Again hat. Given how outspoken you have been against Trump, why did you decide to write the character that way? Well,
my co-writer and I, Ken Wilmot, we wanted to put some tension between these four guys that have this bond. As you know, when you're in a war, in a battle, those guys with you, that's a bond, can never be broken. So in order to put some tension in the group, we thought of what's the most extreme thing we could do. So Delroy Lindo's character is voted for Agent Orange.
It's interesting, yes.
As you can tell, I don't say his name.
I understand. I have a name for him as well.
Me?
Yeah.
A name you probably can't say on the air.
Listen. We do what we can.
That's right.
We do what we can.
Right.
So Joe Biden recently told Charlamagne tha God in an interview that if you vote for Agent Orange, you ain't black. What did you make of that?
Well, I think that Uncle Joe knows that he misspoke. He got a lot of phone calls about that, and he will not be making that mistake ever again in his life.
Yeah. This is true. This is true.
Uncle Joe. You know what I always think about? Can I just say this real quick? I always think about Petticoat Junction. Remember that show? There's Uncle Joe, and he's moving kind of slow at the junction.
Kind of slow at the junction.
Petticoat Junction. Uncle Joe. I'm showing my age.
I don't know this show. I'm sorry.
Honey, yeah.
You're too young, Megan. You're too young.
I'll send it to you. And you know something I want to point out that I love about this film in particular? The veterans are played by Delroy Lindo, Clark Peters, Norm Lewis, and Isaiah Whitlock Jr. Norm Lewis is a fabulous actor, and I just want to say it's really great to see him in this part, because everybody is tremendous, but it was a pleasure to see Norm, because it was an unexpected pleasure. And so I just want to say thank you.
Too. He's a huge supporter of veterans.
He's amazing. I love him.
Huge. He's a wonderful man. He does a lot of work with Achilles. He has a voice like an angel,
the greatest. And The Five Bloods is streaming now on Netflix. And we will be right back. Thank you for everything, Spike. Thank you for everything.
Thank you for having me on.
Thank you.
The struggle continues.